Hi there. Welcome to the Small Business Coffee Break, the video series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. Today we learn about the basics of cybersecurity from Felipe Isaza. Felipe is an author and CEO of Function Inc., a managed IT and cybersecurity firm right here in South Florida. And Felipe is passionate about helping protect small businesses from cyber threats. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. And what are some basic things that I had to get into the right mindset, right? So it's like, okay, I have computers in my business and I need to protect them, but I don't even know where to begin with that. Like, what are some of the ideas? Like, when I'm thinking about cybersecurity, am I thinking about just software antivirus, or am I thinking something more complex?
I think it's definitely, there's a plethora of approaches or cybersecurity that needs to be implemented. So it's not only on a software level or digital, it can be on a physical form as well. So anyone that has valuable, physical, tangible items, they're gonna break into your office to take that. So I think kind of like, one of the items there, just basically what does a cybersecurity firm do, right? Which is a great or interesting question. I'm sure a lot of business owners ponder the same question because there's definitely a misconception when you hire an IT person or company that it encompasses cybersecurity, which is not the case. I could agree that there's some overlap, on how to implement or architect an infrastructure, but there's that ongoing protection that needs to be basically implemented. So that's kind of like how to basically say what a cybersecurity firm can do to a company. Is just, one of the things we do is our approach is zero trust model. So what does that mean? Basically, it trusts nothing internal or external of the infrastructure. So even if a threat actor penetrates the perimeter of the infrastructure, it prevents or reduces the lateral movement within the infrastructure or the network.
So real cool, and just for people like me, so threat actors are bad guys.
Bad guys.
Right, so people who are people who are trying to get at your information or to create havoc for a monetary gain. And when you're talking about zero trust and lateral movement, you're talking about basically the movement of data or how systems work.
The movement of the actual threat actor.
Okay.
Because once they're inside of an infrastructure, they're able to move anywhere within that with very little security implemented. Like
once they're in the network, kicking them out is kind of hard. I mean, they basically have free reign.
Yeah. Because you don't know, they could be hiding. Kind of like a book that I read, Ghost in the Wires, basically. So it's like they can hide anywhere, and that could mean IoT devices as well.
So Internet of Things. You're talking about like Alexa and
Alexa,
electric plugs,
printers. There was one printer incident a couple of years back where they hacked the infrastructure via the printer. So, all those devices need to be protected as well.
Let's keep the cyber conversation going. If you have any questions for Felipe, ask him in the comments, or I put his contact information in the description. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask Felipe or any other professional in their field, my contact information is also in the description, and I'm always available through a direct message. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.